Welcome to the Mobile Home Friend YouTube channel. I am Charles Odell, and this is your primary resource for everything manufactured housing. Whether you are tackling a full remodel like the one you see here, or just looking for honest advice on repairs and financing, we provide the data and technical deep dives you need to succeed. Our mission is simple: to help you save money and improve your home through first principles logic and transparent cost breakdowns. For the full technical guides and even more resources, visit us at mobilehomefriend.com.
Welcome to another deep dive from Mobile Home Friend. Today, we are looking at mobile home foundations. Based on our latest research at mobilehomefriend.com, we're going to show you how what's literally underneath your home can completely change its value. It's a big deal. You know, this quote from our founder, Chuck Odell, really just hits the nail on the head. We're not just talking about keeping your house steady, we're talking about a financial tool. The kind of foundation you have directly impacts your wallet, your loan options, and your final return on investment. So we've kind of broken this whole thing down into 3 levels. Think of it like a value pyramid. At the very bottom, you've got the absolute must-haves for safety. In the middle, we've got the upgrades that really make the place look good. And right at the top, that's the big one, the investment that transforms your property. We're going to use this as our roadmap. All right, let's start at the base of that pyramid, leveling and anchoring. Seriously, this part is completely non-negotiable. It's all about basic safety and keeping the home in one piece. You just can't skip this. Doesn't matter if you're living there or flipping it. Exactly. Because an unleveled home is a stressed home. It puts all this weird pressure on the frame, the walls, everything. And you might not even notice it at first, but trust me, the little signs, they point to much bigger, much more expensive headaches down the line. And here are the big red flags you gotta watch out for. I mean, if your doors are doing their own thing, swinging open by themselves, or you have to fight to get a window open, that's your house screaming for help. These are major signals to get your leveling checked before a small problem turns into a huge repair bill. But here's the good news. This isn't going to break the bank. For a standard double wide, you're probably looking at somewhere between $750 and $1,200. And when you think about the thousands in damage this can prevent, it's a total no-brainer. Probably one of the best bangs for your buck in home maintenance. Okay, so being level is one thing, but the house also has to be physically bolted to the ground. Anchor tie-downs are an absolute must. They're your defense against high winds. And listen, insurance companies are getting super strict about this. They will check. They want to see proof before they'll even write you a policy. You're literally securing your investment. Okay, so the home is safe and secure. Now we can start climbing that value pyramid. Next up is the skirting. This is where you start boosting your home's value in the eyes of everyone who sees it. You know, that all-important curb appeal? So as we noted on the site, this choice is all about what you're trying to achieve. Look, basic vinyl skirting, it checks the box, it gets the job done, but it can also look kind of flimsy. Now, upgrading to a faux stone or brick, that completely changes the game. It makes the home look so much more expensive and substantial, and that high perceived value lets you ask for a higher price. And let's be clear, this is not just about looks. A good, solid skirt is like armor for your home. It's protecting everything underneath, your plumbing, your ductwork, from critters, from moisture, from the cold. A good skirt makes a huge difference in your energy bills, for sure. All right, we've made it to the top of the pyramid. This is the big one. This is the investment that takes your mobile home and fundamentally transforms it from being seen as personal property, kind of like a car, into real estate. And that's the magic right there in that definition. A permanent foundation isn't just about concrete, it's a financial key. Once you meet these official HUD standards, you unlock the entire world of financing for your buyers. We're talking FHA, VA, conventional home loans. This opens the door to way more people who can actually afford to buy your home. So there are a few ways to do it, right? You could do a full concrete slab or a perimeter wall for that traditional home look. But listen, and this is the most important part, none of it matters without the engineer's certification. That piece of paper is everything. It's the official proof that you meet the HUD guidelines. Without it, no FHA loan. End of story. Okay, let's talk about the cost, because yeah, it's significant. You could easily be looking at 15 grand or even more. But, and this is a huge but, you often get all of that money back and then some. Why? Because now buyers can get normal 30-year mortgages, which means they can afford to pay more for your home, leading to a way higher appraisal and a bigger check in your pocket. So, the big question is, where do you find somebody qualified to do this critical job? Well, here's a pro tip. Go straight to the money. call up the local mortgage lenders, the ones who do FHA loans, and just ask them for their list of approved installers and engineers. That way, you know the work will get approved. And hey, if you want the full technical breakdown on this process, check the post on mobilehomefriend.com. So let's wrap this all up. When you understand these three levels, the base, the upgrade, and the transformation, you can build a really smart strategy for your property and really maximize its value. It really is a clear path, and you've got to do it in order for it to work. Step 1, secure the base. Make it safe and stable. Step 2, boost the curb appeal with good skirting. And step 3, if you're going for top dollar, make that investment to unlock financing. Each step just builds value on top of the last one. Which brings us to the one crucial question you have to ask yourself. What is your goal here? Are you just building for safety, for your own peace of mind? Are you prepping for a quick sale? Or are you going for the maximum possible investment? Because your answer to that question tells you exactly what work you need to do. Thanks for watching. For more guides and the full article on this topic, head over to mobilehomefriend.com. Don't forget to check the links in the description below.
Thanks for watching. For more technical guides on this topic, click the link to see the in-depth article over at mobilehomefriend.com. There are many more informational dives into manufactured home topics to investigate and keep your project moving forward.